Aloha everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, often with beach, travel, or hygge themes. I also do books, beauty, jewelry, home decor, and the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings and in particular subscription boxes, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell, and that way you'll find out whenever I post new videos, announce giveaways, or go live. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. I have great news for you because today I get to take you to my home state of Hawaii through the travel subscription Trove, and this box has been sent to me for review. Each quarter they feature a different destination. One of the things that I really appreciate is that they always focus on a particular city, recognizing that every region of a state or a country can be very different, and especially with Hawaii, which is such a melting pot and it already has so many cultures represented there, I think that it's really good that they kind of honed their focus to a particular city. Now, I grew up on the island of Maui, so I honestly don't know Honolulu that well, especially not anymore. I did go to grad school on the island of Oahu. However, I actually flew over from Maui once a week to go to grad school, so like I said, that is not my hometown by any means. Now, this box is $129.99 per quarter, but I think it is well worth it because in addition to the contents, you get such cool experiences. One of them is always a cooking class, which I just think is such a great way to experience any culture, is through the food. And of course, if you can't tune in for that interactive experience, you can always tune in to the replay. Then they always do a cultural experience, and the one that they have lined up for us for this box is really exciting. It is lei making, but of course it is not necessarily with natural flowers because those don't keep that well and it might be hard to get your hands on them in the spring wherever you happen to be. It's actually a fabric lei, so I'm not sure if it's a technique that I'm familiar with, so I'm really excited to try that out. Now, if you are interested in getting in on this box, I think you still have time to get the contents in time for those classes. Like I said, you can always watch the replay later, but you can use the link that I'll leave for you in the description box below and the code Noelle, and that will save you $10, and I'll always keep you updated on codes. I had a slightly different code for the last box, which featured Germany. So inside, you guys, the box is always pretty hefty. I'm very excited to get into this and share all of the contents with you, so let me just kind of prop it up. It's kind of snowing here, so I'm not really sure exactly what is snowing in there. We used to call the ash from the cane fields Hawaiian snow, but this is like more of a little flowery dust. So hopefully something in there hasn't spilled too badly, but we'll find out. So they always include a little note, which guys, of course, I love this one because it's got a pineapple on it. It says hello. So I love the gals who are avid travelers that run this box. They are very busy too. They have full-time jobs. It says, we hope you enjoy a beautiful trip to Hawaii. We went this past summer and fell in love. We're partnering with an amazing chef and artisan. Have fun. So I would love to take you all to Maui. Hopefully I'll get to post some photos for you guys when I get to go home in April. But in the meantime, this is probably going to quench my wanderlust and also my appetite, because some of the best parts about going home is that I get to stock up on all my favorite snacks. So let me pull some of these little items. So they always do a really nice booklet for us. So of course this is Oahu, that's Diamond Head there in the background. It says Honolulu is considered Hawaii's gateway to the world, with the ever-popular Waikiki crescent-shaped beach and volcanic Diamond Head crater as the beautiful backdrop to this island. I will say that Hawaii, especially Honolulu, is known for having the second worst traffic after LA, but at least the backdrop is very beautiful. It says this is also a true foodie haven, from the famous malasadas, which is fried donuts, and sometimes they're filled with delicious fillings, to the melt-in-your-mouth shaped ice, which is like a snow cone. It says, while Honolulu is the largest city in Hawaii, a short drive will take you out of the bustling Waikiki, where you can take in gorgeous views on hikes and enjoy Honolulu's fantastic surfing destinations, snorkeling, and turtle spotting. So yes, this is where Pearl Harbor is, Waikiki, the North Shore. So that's kind of what people think of, I think, when they think of Hawaii. So our itinerary is a cooking class. It says create 3 of the most iconic dishes from Honolulu with Chef Angela, including, oh my gosh, you guys, you are in for a treat, spam musubi, garlic shrimp, and butter mochi. The lei making, it says learn how to make a one-of-a-kind eco-friendly lei with artisan Gina using upcycled cloth. And snacks and gifts. They go out of their way to find the best snacks in every destination. Really hard job, right? I wish I had that as a job. And then of course we always get some like fun little like extra gift, like a lifestyle gift or a kitchen accessory or something. So Does say that, ooh, I'm not going to tell you guys. These are some pretty good things that are in here. So here is our chef. I'm excited about this. It says Chef Angela, a Honolulu-based chef, is the founder of That Girl Cooks and has worked as a personal chef for the past 12 years. She's sure to bring laughter to your kitchen as you learn how to make 3 iconic Hawaiian dishes. Very, very good. So it does tell us what's in the box. So they do get us some of those ingredients that might be harder to get your hands on, although I feel like all of you can probably find Spam in your local grocery. But they also included a seaweed packet, which nori, which is great. It's like what they wrap sushi in. That's probably what you know it best as. And mochiko flour, which is definitely what the Hawaiian snow is that's falling out of my box right now. It's a very fine rice flour, which we're probably using for that butter mochi. So they do have QR codes so you can save the date. And I actually just received the email as well telling me the dates. So again, it is towards the end of this month. You still have time to get in on this box. So it says, did you know Spam is its own food group in Hawaii? There's a Spam festival apparently on Oahu. It became popular on the islands during World War II when the canned meat was used as army ration. Islanders go through as much as 7 million cans of Spam a year because it keeps forever. The trick is you gotta fry it up a little bit. You gotta have like those burnt crispy edges and then it is delicious. I even used to put it on bagels and cream cheese. I know that sounds weird, you guys, but it's so good. All right. So I'm going to show you, they do nice pictures of all the things that are included. And then we have all of our snacks. Ooh, there's some good ones. There's even some from Maui, which is nice. Then we have our cultural experience. It says Gina is the maker behind Eco-Mindful Lei, which infuses the Hawaiian value of aloha aina, which means to love all that sustains life. So aina means land. Into her teaching. Together you'll make a one-of-a-kind lei using upcycled materials. She tells us that you need fabric and scissors, so you can just upcycle whatever fabric you have in your house. But this is actually really cool. It's like more of a statement necklace. Can you guys see that? It definitely is something you could use for spring depending on the fabric that you choose. So very, very cool, and it's not gonna wilt. And then we have a couple extra Hawaiian decorations. Ooh, and there's an extra ingredient that I don't think is necessarily in the recipes, but something that I'm definitely gonna use. And then of course we have a picture of Emily and Erica, who I just adore so much. It says, our mission is to support small businesses around the world while helping people who are at home feed their wanderlust, learn something new, and experience a new city firsthand. Thank you for your support. Now what's cool is in the back they give you a shopping list for all of the fresh ingredients that you will need to make those recipes. Sometimes I'll do all of the recipes and sometimes I'll just do like one when I tune in. It depends on if I'm there in person. So aloha from, it says happy Halei'ivas, which is a town on Oahu. That is so cute. I love this little pineapple with the heart sunglasses. And then they always include like a nice kind of postcard. So that is the view, you guys, when you're laying on the beach looking up at the palm trees. Welcome to beautiful Honolulu. The Hawaiian Islands are filled with amazing beaches, palm trees, acai bowls, and a wonderful mix of tradition and fusion. This is one of our favorite places to take in a sunset with a Mai Tai in hand, and we're so glad you're here with us. So absolutely. What's really nice is that with those recipes, and there are usually 3, so you can kind of create an entire meal, is that they do include these nice recipe cards, which is great. So they tell us a little bit about it. They give us a nice image of it. Yes, that is spam musubi, or like I like to call it spam sushi, because it's on a bed of rice and then has that nori wrapped around it. And then they have the directions on the back. So again, you can actually do these recipes without tuning into the video, but it's just so much cooler to interact with the chef. Then we have that garlic shrimp, which I always think tastes best when you're getting it from a food truck right after getting out of the ocean on the beach, but I'm sure this will be delicious as well. Maybe with some, again, white rice. We have white rice with like every meal there in Hawaii, and some mac salad. And then finally, the butter mochi, which is a good example of another culture influencing the cuisine there. So of course this comes from the Japanese influence. So very excited about this box. I'm going to keep it propped up in front of me, the little booklet, so I can tell you about the items as we go through. So first, the first item that I see is indeed our Spam. I'm just going to have to dust some of that Hawaiian snow, the mochiko flour, off of everything as we go. So here it is. Again, if you wind up liking Spam musubi, which it is delicious, even my husband really, really likes it, then you can always get more of it at your local grocery. It says, don't knock this shelf-stable meat until you've tried it. Chef Angela will show you how to grill and marinate this for your Spam musubi, and you'll see why this is a most popular Hawaii meat. So again, it just stands for spiced ham, not those other things that people like to say Spam stands for. Let's get that offending mochiko flour out of here so that it doesn't spill anymore. So again, this is from Koda Farms. It is a nice little box, so I think it just kind of like started leaking out of the corner there. So it says milled from pure unadulterated sweet rice. There are absolutely no additives in this gluten-free certified kosher flour that you'll use to make your dessert butter mochi. So for my gluten-free friends, this is a good flour for you because again, it is just a rice flour. All right, so something that definitely needs some dusting off. I think this is one of our decorations. It looks like we got a cute little greeting card. So let me go ahead and pull this out of here. So it's a nice little kind of art piece. You could definitely send it to a friend, or you could, of course, just frame it. So it just kind of looks like a swath of paint from one brush and has this nice green envelope. It says this rainbow card brings some aloha to you and whoever you choose to send it to. It was hand painted by the talented artist Andrew Mao. So I do think that's actually, oh no, I think he might have actually painted out on that card, so maybe it's like an original. So very, very cool. And of course, rainbows are definitely a symbol of Hawaii. It is on our license plate. It is on our driver's licenses. It is the mascot for the University of Hawaii, and part of that is because, or it was, now it's the Warriors, but it's because you see rainbows there all the time because it can be finely misting but sunny and warm, and so there are rainbows there all the time. So I didn't realize rainbows were such a big deal until I moved to the mainland, and I was like, oh, rainbows are a lot more rare here than they are back home where we see them all the time. All right, so this is interesting. Oh, at first I thought it was coffee, but it's a waffle mix. It says Hawaiian Mochi Waffle, says Happy Haleiwa, so that's where that sticker came from. Let me find this in here. I'm guessing we use this for our mochi, butter mochi. It says this is a popular local favorite. Mochi waffles are crisp on the outside and perfectly chewy on the inside. So good. Enjoy it with a scoop of ice cream or your favorite fruits and syrup. So maybe it's just a waffle mix. I guess we don't necessarily have to use it for our recipe, which is great, except I don't have a waffle maker, so I'll have to figure out what to do about that. All right, so let's take a look. I think I found one of our snacks. That was actually one of the spoilers in that card, so I chose not to read it to you. Coffee liqueur roasted macadamia nuts from Hualoa Family Farms. Doesn't that sound amazing, you guys? So it says these 100% Hawaiian macadamia nuts covered in coffee-flavored liqueur and sprinkled with hamakua dark roast coffee are coffee lover's dream, made by family-owned Hualoa Family Farms in Honolulu. So, of course, Hawaii is also known for their agriculture in general, but especially the coffee, because a lot of you know Kona coffee. Kona, of course, is on the Big Island, the island that is also called Hawaii, so don't get confused. I know it's confusing because a lot of times people think of the Big Island as Oahu just because the population is bigger, but in terms of land mass, it's actually the island of Hawaii, and so people don't get confused. We call that the Big Island because the whole state is also called Hawaii. All right, so this was like one of the extras that we're not using in the recipe, but I'm super duper excited about it. So this was like the last thing. It says it's pineapple vinegar, you guys. Pineapple. It says we can't wait for you to try this unique vinegar made from fermented pineapples in sauces, marinades, drinks, yes, and more. Made by Ian, owner of Vintage Vinegars in Honolulu. You can sub the raw pineapple vinegar in for any vinegar used in your favorite salad dressing. I just think that sounds so good, a pineapple vinegar salad dressing. And sauce recipes for a different spin on things. It is delicious. They do suggest that you could use it for pickling. That could be cool. Or of course for dressings, sauces, and marinades. It says sub pineapple vinegar for any vinegar used in your favorite salad dressing. It says the fat digesting enzyme bromelain found in pineapples makes our vinegar an excellent tenderizer. So yes, people often say that the pineapple, the reason it makes your mouth so tingly is because it's like digesting you. I'm like, I know that, but don't say that. That sounds bad. So here is the item that is one of our snacks that we have actually seen in quite a few subscription boxes, not just ones that are featuring Hawaii. I've seen this in Fruit for Thought. I've seen this in She Lives Aloha. I've seen this in a couple other boxes, in all honesty. It is from Maui Fruit Jewels, and they do some really delicious things. They do these little fruit jellies. They do some shortbreads. This is their shortbread, and they come in these beautiful little boxes. So it says this Hana Collection includes a must-taste, award-winning selection of candied jellies made from the classical tropical fruits synonymous with the island of Maui. Oh, so we got both. Wow, you guys, we got both. So here's the fruit jellies. I was like, that's not the right description for the shortbread, but the boxes are so cute. Oh, it's like taped closed. So I'll show you guys, but you've probably seen it over on my Instagram before. They're just these little, almost like starburst sized squares, but they're so, so good. Let me see if I can actually get my scissors to get into that. And then the shortbreads are just that usual little rectangular shape. Shortbread is like a big thing. There's a lot of shortbread companies in Hawaii. Sometimes they're chocolate dipped. So this is what those look like. So this is the Hana Collection. Of course, Hana, or the 7 sacred pools. We don't call them that anymore, but that's where they are located, is on the island of Maui. So we have a variation. We have mango, guava, lilikoi or passion fruit, banana, papaya, and pineapple. So you get a little taste of each in this nice 6-piece set. And then of course we have those shortbreads, which I already read the description for you. So that is so good. It says flavored with vanilla and featuring yummy fruits like guava, mango, and passion fruit. Passion fruit's one of my favorite fruit flavors ever. So to bring a taste of Hawaii to you. We also got some macadamia or lehua honey. Your macadamia or lehua, which is a local flower, honey is hand-harvested honey from the Windward, Oahu, Molokai, and Big Island hives made locally by All Hawaiian Honey. So I love that you're getting stuff from all the islands. You're getting stuff from Maui. You're getting stuff that this could have been from the Big Island or Molokai, which is once upon a time known as the leper isle. We don't like to call it that either. So we did get our nori, or our organic seaweed, which I guess is probably for our spam musubi. So yes, we have these seaweed sheets are packed with unique flavors, vitamins, and minerals, and you'll be using them to make your spam musubi. They're just a great snack, in all honesty, too. Like in the Hawaii Costco's, you can get them like in big packs, which I used to do that because they're just crunchy and delicious, and sometimes they're like different flavors. So I think that is everything in terms of what we got for our recipes. It was the seaweed packet, the can of spam, and the mochiko flour. All, again, things you can probably find in your local grocery stores. You might have to go to a couple specialty stores. Here they're talking about a spam burger. It says a spam burger with pineapple is the classic Hawaiian version. I don't know that. I don't think I've ever had a spam burger with pineapple. The grilled pineapple accentuating the spicy bite of the spam. We love it with cheese flavored spam. I've never had cheese flavored spam. Add some spicy mayonnaise and Swiss cheese between 2 English muffins. That sounds like a little crazy to me, honestly. Now, what I really like is loco moco, which if you guys don't know what loco moco is, you got to look it up. It is kind of a heart attack on a plate, but it's a bed of rice, hamburger patty, gravy, sometimes some mushrooms, sometimes some onions, but it is so good. And then fried egg on top, just to make it that much more rich and delicious, because you would make it in the morning because it's really easy to access ingredients, because then it would definitely sustain you throughout the day, right? Because you're gonna get all those calories in the morning. So we got those 3 ingredients for our recipes. Then for our snacks, we got our coffee liqueur mac nuts, our haleiwa mochi waffle mix. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about a waffle maker. Our macadamia or lehua honey, our shortbread cookies, and our Maui fruit jellies. And then for little like extra stuffs, we got our rainbow card. And then one last thing that's supposed to be in here, which I don't actually see, you guys. There's supposed to be some pineapple felt coasters, which are not in my box, but I will show them to you. I actually had a trivet made from Workshop 28 as well, Honolulu-based boutique, and they are super duper cute. Pineapple symbolizes welcome and happiness. I thought those were really cute. I'm not sure if you actually got both of them or if you just got the one color, but I would love to have one of each just because that would look really cute. Let me just double check, you guys. I'm trying to like dig in the box to make sure that I didn't miss it, but I don't think I got the coasters. What a bummer. So I'll have to reach out to them and see if I can get my hands on those coasters. For sure, they're adorable, and you guys know how I love my pineapples. So what a cute extra item, though, to have included in the box. And of course, we got that pineapple vinegar. I think, honestly, that's what I'm most excited about and can see myself definitely incorporating into some recipes. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Yes, I'm still looking for the coasters. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you are looking to travel to Hawaii, but you just don't think you're going to get on a plane this year either, what a fantastic way to do it. You're going to learn to make a lei that's going to last, that you can wear this spring and summer, and you're going to learn to make some delicious recipes. You can also make the spam musubi with like fried chicken. Sometimes you see it that way. Sometimes you see it with sausage. Lots of different variations, but anything with white rice and some nori, you guys, is delish. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.